Okay, this is the last video before I weld these inserts in, and as you can see, the stock swing arm has a curvature from the factory, and they had to dimple this inner piece of the swing arm in order to make the curvature. So what I did, I cut the dimpled insert out on both sides. It's all cut out. The inserts here, I especially made these links so that it will extend all the way up on both sides of these, so that they can be welded around here as well as around the perimeter here. And just for an example, these are the pieces. You can see they're extremely beefy. I think I went a little overkill on the strength of these, and also had the machine shop machine these angles here so that it creates a very snug, tight fit. And let's see, yeah, this is the one for here. Once this goes in, it's got a little bit more, but even at this point you can see there's no movement this way. There's a tiny bit of movement this way, but once it's in there, all the movement, vertical, side to side, everything super tight. You can see part of the dimpled area. I really cut out too much, but anyway, they're probably going to tap this metal in a little tighter, and then they're going to weld all the way around this edge. Plus they're going to weld, you know, the full perimeter around here, and it should be super tight. This other insert, it's pretty snug here. There we go. And as soon as it butts up there, you've got just a super tiny bit of play. Makes it easy to slide in and out though. You know, a tiny bit of play that way, but not enough to where it would affect the difference. You know, this inner distance is perfectly parallel, and the distance between here and here does not change as you move up. You know, this distance between here and here, you know, the front part of the swing arm openings is exactly the same as the rear part of the swing arm openings. That distance stays the same, so the wheel will be able to slide very easily forward or backwards, you know, as I do my adjustments. And let's see, vertically you can hear a little bit of rattle, but you're not actually going to see it. It is so minute that it does not have any effect on these two pieces being parallel. You know, it's not going to rock the axle like this. I mean, this is just such a tiny bit. I can hear it, but I can't actually see the movement. I mean, we're talking, you know, a tiny fraction, maybe 1/8 of a millimeter movement at the end. I'm surprised I can even hear it. But anyway, it is very tight in both directions, up, down, in and out. This one's a little snugger, a little more snug fit, I mean. And once it's welded all the way around here and then all the way around this inside, all the way around that inside. Should be super tight, super strong. Basically, it's going to be super strong up to about here. And then we've got the stock swing arm. Of course, all this is going to be super strong because this is cast with the extrusion tubular section welded to it. So, I mean, obviously this is, the cast piece is super strong, all this is super strong. And it's really just this little area right here is probably going to be the weakest part. And it's so short, and it's so close to the, well, it's not too close, it's kind of in between the two. But this is probably going to be the weakest part, and even that, it's so short that there's probably not going to be any flex at all. And that's why I don't think it would be worth my trouble to try to build a brace for the swing arm. You know, a lot of swing arms have additional braces added to them for stiffness, you know, to make them just a tiny bit stiffer for like racing use or whatever. But I don't think it's even going to be necessary. I'm not racing the bike, it's just going to be for street use. So I think it's going to be plenty strong. You can see it's going to be welded up to here, so it's really just a short little section. Everything here is super strong. Everything here super strong up to about here. And get that short little section here. And that's going to be it.